Okay. So now that we both agreed to follow all of our rules, I want to start out. I'm going to start with you, Charles. Can you tell me from your point of view how you're feeling about some things that have been happening in Christian? You're just going to listen, and then you're going to have an opportunity to share your point of view. Okay?
So, recently, like, some of the joking around you've been doing just hasn't really been cool with me. And now I hadn't really wanted to have this conversation, and I wanted to get you in trouble. But you made me angry a couple of last weeks with some of the things you've done in art class. And, you know, I'm not, angry with you to, the point where it's like, I don't like you anymore or whatever. You're cool, but you just can't do that, like, because I kind of find that disrespectful. And, I don't want to cause anything big or get in any big trouble that, has to, get you, like, suspended or, like, detention or anything like that. I don't want to do that. But you just can't. Like, it's not, I can't, you can't make all those jokes that you do, like, sometimes.
Charles, can you be more specific about, like, maybe if you come up with, like, 2 or 3 things specifically that has happened that makes you, where you feel angry?
Like, lifting a chair in front of me, or, like, throwing stuff or whatever. Just that type of stuff that just gets on my nerves a bit, and I just need you to stop that.
Do you have anything else that you want to share?
No, sir.
Okay. And you're saying that these things make you feel angry?
Yes.
Okay. Christian, so you've heard Charles, but I want you to speak from your point of view, how you're feeling about some of the things he mentioned, or some of the things you feel about some of the things that he's done.
Sorry, I guess. That's it, because I agree to what he's saying. So that's not gonna happen.
Okay. That's good. I'm glad to hear. Is there anything that has happened that has frustrated you in any of these interactions? Were you aware that he was feeling this way about some of these interactions?
At first, we were just joking around, and I guess it got to out of hand.
Okay. So what, in these instances, you've gotten really angry, and I'm not sure if you've expressed that to Christian, like what in this, what will help solve the problem?
Just kind of like, taking some of these jokes, like, down a bit, like, not like just the physical jokes, we just, can't do, we're cool and all, but you can't, like, be, throwing stuff at me, grabbing stuff that's around me. You can't do that to me because, I don't want to get into any, like, physical altercations or whatever. And, I don't like doing that. I don't want to do that. I think you are cool. We, have been friends for a while now, since the beginning of the school year, and I, don't want to have any troubles or whatever.
Okay. And what, Christian, do you think that you could do differently or Charles could do differently to address the problem? What will help solve the problem overall? Or help solve Charles's frustration?
You stop it.
Okay. So what are some of the things you're committed to stopping?
Like the pencil thing.
Okay. So like the throwing.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned things like grabbing things and things of that nature.
Yeah.
How about the jokes? What's the issue with the joking that makes you frustrated?
Just like joking around, like, to the point where it's like physical or anything like that, like, when he does grab those things, because, that makes me angry, because, I do my work, and I try to do my work in art class. Grabbing those physical things is, like, can't have that happen, because I do want to do my work, and I don't want to get in trouble, and I don't want to get, the whole table in trouble because we're not doing what we're supposed to, and I don't want that to happen.
Do you understand why Charles would get upset about those things? Why is this happening in art class? Can you guys help me with that? Why?
This is just, the only class we
We're
have,
the
like,
same
sit
Oh,
together.
you guys are at the same
And
table.
it's pretty competitive class because, we're both good at, art, so it's something that we both do, and we're competitive, and that's what we joke about, but sometimes those jokes go a little bit too far.
Okay. So jokes, what you guys are joking back and forth, but the question I have, you said that jokes go too far. So that means you guys are joking in the first place. What can you guys do to avoid the jokes going too far?
So, well, I mean,
Go ahead, Christian.
Make sure not to, like, make sure to, like, control what you're saying.
probably not, be disrespectful about it or try to, point out things that are negative about each other's work, but that we are, competitive and doing good work.
Think before you say.
Okay. So it sounds like you guys both want the same things. I mean, you haven't even mentioned, like, you guys are friends, but as friends, we still have boundaries, right? And the reality is, like, you guys want to enjoy your art class, and it's like you mentioned, it's one of the only times that you guys really get to interact, because my understanding is that in class, you guys don't really sit close to each other.
Yeah.
So in art class, it's your time to interact, and you want that to be a positive experience, because you both are really good at, like, art, right? So, I mean, some of the things here that I have that you both are agreeing to is, like, stop with the physical jokes, no throwing or grabbing, right? We agree with that. Control what we say so it doesn't go too far. And don't point out negativity in work and, like, some of the things that you guys are doing. Like, keep it positive, right? So can we agree that that's what we're moving forward with?
Yes.
Okay. Do we feel like the problem's solved?
For the most part, yes.
Okay. You say for the most part, is there another issue or concern you have?
No, that's about it.
Okay. All right. So thank you guys for coming to this agreement. I have everything written down here. I'm gonna have you guys sign off on this, and then we're gonna be good to go.